Hello, I am Rajib. I'm here to demonstrate a web app we have developed to get feedback from medical experts for our annotations. But before giving the demonstrations, let me discuss about what we are actually doing here. We're actually trying to train a model so that this model can predict meaningful medical features from unstructured medical clinical notes. For that, to train such a model, we actually need a lot of data, which is actually annotated. So we try to annotate data. For example, let me show you some samples we have already did. So as you can see, we have already annotated thousands of data to train our model. But the thing is, we are not medical experts, right? So we need feedback from some kind of medical experts, how accurate our annotations are, so that model can predict data correctly. Now let me show you what we actually trying to discuss about. So we developed a web app to actually view in user-friendly manner we already annotated stuffs. For that, you just can run this on your local machine. This actually doesn't need any external server. You can use any of your browser. For example, you can use Firefox or you can use Chrome, doesn't matter. Just simply click on this render.html. So after clicking this, you can see a page like this. For that, you need to import already annotated file we are actually annotating. For that, you can just click choose file. After clicking the choose file, you can have the option to import a file. So this is actually some randomly generated data, which is not actually the actual data, but it will be easier to explain about the web app easily. Let's open this. After open this, after imported this file, you will see output like this. And as you can see, there are 3 different samples of unstructured data. We actually have some annotated data here, and this portion of the text, which means age, and this portion of the text, which means actually a symptom. Also, there are some other annotations for other samples, and you can see like this. Now, to give feedback, what we actually can do with this web app, right? For example, as you can see, this might be a meaningful feature for this can be treated as a vital sign, right? To add this portion of the text as a vital sign, we need to do something like this. We need to click edit, then you will see this text is a plain text, and you need to find the text portion, for example this one, and after selecting this text, you need to select preferred feature from this bottom drop down menu. For example, in this case, we are selecting vital sign, and then we just need to click annotate. And as you can see, there is a newly annotated data on this text, which was not actually available on our pre-imported data, but this is already added a new feature. You will see the log that we had added a new annotated feature called vital sign, and this is the tag. Now, as you can also do the similar for other samples. For example, in order to edit this second sample, for example, this one might be a medication, and for that you need to do the similar like this. Just click and edit and select the text, and then select the meaningful feature. For this case, it might be a medication, then you need to just annotate this. So that's what you can do. What other things you can do? For example, this thing, this thing can be a feature which actually doesn't exist in this drop-down menu. For that, you need to you can easily add a different type of feature. If you see, that is much more meaningful for that. For example, maybe you can add condition, and you just simply hit click. After clicking add, you can see in the drop down menu, you will see another feature which is called condition. and this thing actually will be available on every other drop down menu. Now let's do this. Just click edit, and you can click on this. After selecting this, you can just select a newly added feature and just annotate, just similar way. Also, for example, you can see maybe this is for example, you can see maybe this is not much more meaningful. You can just simply click here to delete this entirely. So from that sample, we just deleted one annotated feature which is not much meaningful for the context. Also, you can do one thing. For example, let's say this text is wrongly placed. For example, let's say we need to add more context. We need to concatenate other text with this text. For that, what you can do, first of all, you have to delete this text and then click edit, and then include every other meaningful portion with that particular feature, and then simply click right on sign, and then you will see now this previously it was the vital sign only for this. Now let's say this is also included in the vital sign. Or you can also add different, like this, simply add two different vital sign for this whatever is, sorry, it says you need to click edit first, then you have to click this one as a vital sign, also click this one as a vital sign. So you can modify this in many ways you want. So this is the thing. So after checking different annotations for every other samples, if you see that okay, everything is correctly annotated correctly, then you need to do one thing at the last. What is? You just need to click export report here. If you just click export report here, as you can see, there is a new file is already downloaded on your PC. We just need that particular report. If you click here, you will see some kind of data like this, which is already in the JSON format. Also, the list of operations we have already done on this Webapp. So we need this file to analyze what type of mistake we have already done in our annotation to make it better. So that's all. This Webapp can be helpful. First of all, it can be helpful to visualize what we actually annotated. It can also be helpful for correct some annotations, and also it will be helpful for giving us a nice feedback. So that's all, and thank you.